Hey everyone, Matt Pisarcik, founder of Rec Supply Company. Today, unboxing our brand new Ambassador adjustable stainless steel safety razor. So we wanted to make a razor that was easy to use and that was brought into the future. This is a razor that incorporates modern American manufacturing, but also is inspired by the past. Things like Gillette, Gibbs, years of working on razors into one design. We decided to make it out of solid 316L stainless steel, so it has really high corrosion resistance. We made the handle longer and more ergonomic, so it's easy to hold and easy to use in any condition, whether it's a shower or at the bathroom sink. We also wanted to bring some features from the past, such as individual serial numbers onto this razor. We want you to be proud to own this. We want you to be able to register it online, and we're going to be offering a lifetime warranty on this razor for any manufacturing defects. That's something you don't hear about today anymore. The other big thing on this razor was we wanted to make it durable. Instead of having traditional painted numbers and things like that, we went with laser engraving on the entire thing. That way, you know that it's going to last. But overall, we wanted it to be something simple. There's nothing more simple than adjusting a small band right here to change the way it shaves. So if you're just getting into double-edged shaving, or if you're an expert, you're gonna be able to dial in the perfect shave for you. So it can go from very, very mild to very aggressive, all without changing a blade. So when you first get your Rex Ambassador, you'll notice that the box itself is kind of part of the design. We wanted the box to speak for itself. We wanted to also serve as a travel case. So if you don't have a box for your razor, a leather sleeve or anything, this box is durable enough to be thrown right into your dot bag for traveling or a business trip or whatever. As you open the box up, you'll notice that you have your limited warranty card here. We are going to guarantee this razor for life from any defects that we are responsible for, meaning if we made a part wrong or something that's damaged about the actual part. If you throw this razor across the room or it gets run over by a 4x4, it's not something we can cover, but we want to cover anything that's not made correctly. You can also go online to the website provided on this card to register your razor. So this means that this razor is always going to be known to be owned by you. You're the person who owns it. If you do sell it, the next person would have to update the records with us. Okay, so taking the razor out of the box, we have it in here pretty secured, and that way it doesn't rattle around during shipping. We wanted to make sure that the razor itself is protected during transit. There's also a small inspector's ticket behind the razor, and this just means that we're going to put this card in at the very last step, making sure everything is up to snub, it functions properly, and it's been looked over by a human being. Okay, so you got the razor in your hands. You're excited about it. Number one thing you're gonna, maybe ask yourself is, how do I work this? How does it function? Well, you don't have to adjust anything to get it to work. The band for adjustment is right here. And we tried making this something that looks very similar to the bottom knob, kind of like a visual indicator that these two knobs do something. So our adjustment band will move the blade tray up and down. So you're noticing on number 1, you have a very slight, very small blade gap. And number 6, you have a much more wide blade gap. So 6 is going to be for a really, really, really close shave, and number 1 is going to be for a very mild shave. I recommend starting at 1 and working your way up and finding the number that's right for you. So to load a blade, you're just gonna turn the bottom knob and you're gonna wait for this little pin to kind of drop down. That means that the cap can be pulled off now and you can get a blade loaded up. Now there's 2 ways to do this. After playing with this for months and months, I've kind of found my own way to do it, but you should experiment. The number 1 way would be to put the blade on the cap, almost like it's a 3-piece style razor. We used the Gillette style tech registration to make sure that the blade is absolutely held in place without any chatter or movement. And you will then be able to put the cap in the palm of your hand and drop it down and screw it in place. That's probably the easiest, most simple way and safest way to load the blade. Another way that I've found would be to put the blade on top of the razor head and then drop the cap on top of it and then kind of pinch it between your fingers and your thumb and then snug up the bottom handle. So either way you do it, you're good. But just make sure that that cap does snap into place. You have to make sure of that in order for the alignment to be all correct. And then you're ready to go. Like I said, start on number 1 and you can gradually work your way up until you find the setting that's perfect for you. I think you'll find that this razor is very honest in the way that it kind of lets the blade of your choice show through. You may find that your favorite blade works on one setting and another blade is going to work on another setting, so it is very responsive. One of my favorite features about the Ambassador is the balance. It balances out right below the adjustment nut, meaning that you can hold it at the perfect angle and get the perfect grip on here to let the razor do the work for you. You're gonna have a very even approach. It's not gonna be top heavy, wanting to lean into you, or bottom heavy, like a big dead weight. It's perfect. It can be held with 2 fingers. I always like to put a finger or 2 towards the bottom just to kind of help with balance. It's so effortless to use this razor. You really should let the weight of the razor do the work for you, and it'll trim and go effortlessly through your beard and lather. So when you're done using your Rex Ambassador, it's always a good idea to clean it. Now, just because it's stainless steel doesn't mean it's stain proof, it's stainless. So we're gonna wanna make sure we get all the shaving cream and hair off of the inside. To do that, just loosen up the bottom handle and allow water to run through the head. You can have it now just dry like that. You could put it on the counter and have it kind of loosely assembled, and it'd be a perfect way to dry it. If you wanted to go the extra measure, I would completely remove the blade and have it air dry like this, fully disassembled and with the handle all the way out like that, and even the guard as open as possible on number 6. This is just to ensure that water's not going to get trapped in any of these tight little areas on this razor. And we have done things like make the handle hollow. I mean, water can run all the way from top to bottom, but still, water loves to make little corrosion marks. Water loves to carry and harbor rust. And we want to make sure the razor doesn't have those kind of side effects. And half the time, the rust is coming from the double-edged blade itself. This is an heirloom piece, and you want to make sure it lasts as long as possible, and drying it like this is going to be the best way to care for it. So you'll notice on the bottom of your razor, you'll have a long 6-digit serial number. Now the first 4 digits are the number in production, and then the letter is the year. This is based off the Gillette system of dating, which has been in use since 1930. And then the number after that is the quarter. So this is 3rd quarter, meaning that this was made in the 3rd quarter of 2017, and it's number 1. So this is the very, very first Rex Ambassador razor, my personal razor, and we're excited that you can not only know where your razor lies in its production, but also know when it was made. We can also keep track of QC, quality control, using this date code system. I can't tell you how excited I am for this razor to come to market and to share with you something that's been years in the making, and it's been a passion of mine. It is truly an heirloom quality piece that I hope serves you well for years and years to come, and it's something that you can hand down to your kids. This razor was 100% made in America, mostly in Arizona, and truly so I could oversee production of it, I visited the machine shop almost weekly during the production of this razor, and we have done all the finishing and assembly here in our own shop. I am so happy that this razor is now on the market and people are enjoying it, and I hope that it becomes one of your favorite shavers too. I know it has been one of mine. After using hundreds of razors, I can honestly say I get some of the best shaves of my life out of this razor. Thanks so much, guys. Check out, like, and comment on this video. Subscribe to our new channel, and stay tuned to Rex Supply Company for a wide range of products coming your way. Thank you so much.